Many people have come in and asked about how to use graphic organizers they already have made, or some other items to import into the flip chart to make it a bit more interactive. Currently, what a lot of people are doing, which is not an issue, let's pretend here's my Word document here. There's a very pretty graphic organizer there that we're pretending. And then they come to Desktop Annotate, and they grab the pen, and they have the kids come up to the board and write in their answers. And excuse that very pretty handwriting there. Working with the mouse is about as good as we get, though. So now I come to my arrow. You'll notice I want to scroll down to the rest of the graphic organizer. Well, that text that I just wrote is staying in the exact same spot. So this really isn't conducive to writing in answers and saving it for later on, or looking at what we have going on with the students if a lesson is continuing over a course of a couple of days. Because of that, I like people to be able to know how to import those PDFs and things of that nature. So let's clear this off. And let's come out of Desktop Annotate back into our regular screen. So let's go to Word, and since I don't have a graphic organizer built already, I'm just going to throw some things on a page here. Also, when you're building graphic organizers, don't forget about your Smart Art. So let's go to a cycle. Let's add in the arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say maybe I want to talk to the kids about life cycles of a frog. We can have this come in, and let's edit this text to where we get rid of one of these. There we go. Now all I was doing was hitting backspace. Now you'll notice every time I click around, I've got my text that shows up here in black, and that will continue to show up unless I hide it. If you backspace, it'll continue to get rid of these, so then we'd be down to 3 options and 2 options and 1 options before we had nothing. So we don't want to do that. The best way to kind of trick this into having that text disappear is to have the text fill be white and then to have the font be white. So that way that text portion doesn't show up, but it doesn't get rid of your options either. It's kind of just an easy way to do that. So now I have my nice little Smart Art here that I want to use as the graphic organizer for the lesson. And again, it could be Venn diagrams, KDOL boxes, maybe Frayer model boxes, that type of thing. I've even seen it done where you put in the table to make it look like Elkonin boxes for kids for sounding words out. Whatever you want to do. So the most important thing now, though, is to save this file as a PDF. And you can save any Word document that already exists as a PDF as well. So what we're going to do is go to File, Save As, and then change this from Word document to PDF. And I'm just going to put this in as a GO, a graphic organizer. And let's see, we'll save this on my desktop since this isn't something I want to keep. You might put it on your junk drive or in your name folder. I'm going to hit Save. Popped up and gave me a preview of my PDF there. That looks good. And so now I can come into ActivInspire. I can go to File, Import, PDF. And then I'm going to my desktop. You would go wherever you saved it. And we're going to look for GO. There it is. Double click. Tell it to import. There's our page. Now notice I clicked before I showed you the option. You have the option of importing the PDF into a flip chart you already have made. I clicked on the first option to where it imported as a new flip chart. So you can always take that page and copy and paste it if you accidentally click the button, since I was click happy as well. With this now, notice how the page is skewed a bit, and make sure to get all of it in there. It's kind of put it in there as an object. So if you needed to resize, you could. So maybe I want this to be bigger so it looks like it takes up more of the page. That would be fine. And then I can right click and lock it down. If I wanted to grab my text tool, I could do Life Cycle of a Frog, or maybe I use our resource browser to grab the different stages of the life cycle and I drop them here at the bottom so the kids can come put them in the proper things if I label these 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whatever you want to do with your graphic organizer, you have lots of options, but that's just one way to import the PDFs that you're saving from files you already have made and can have a digital copy that goes onto the Promethean board. Now, same thing here with importing your PowerPoints. Please always make sure you import your PowerPoints as objects, because this allows each piece to come through as its own object. You can manipulate it later, excuse me, make things a little bit more interactive, that type of nature, have things linked to different websites, all of that good stuff. If you were to select PowerPoint as images, all ActivInspire does is take like a screenshot almost of each PowerPoint slide and paste it onto the page. So everything comes across as one big object, and that's not really what you're looking for if you're trying to make things interactive for the students. So Again, this is how you import your PDFs and save those Word documents that you already have made to make it a little bit easier to get some of these graphic organizer flip charts in there. If you want to, there's also some really good graphic organizer resource packs already available on PrometheanPlanet.com for download, where some people have taken the time to make some really cute ones, especially if you're very much into colors and things like that. So if you're bare bones, basic type of person, you can make it wherever you want to, but you do have that option to fancy it up a bit. So hope this helps. Good luck. Let me know if you have any problems. Thanks.